Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing the review of the Guardian of the Night Tarot deck by MJ Cullinane. Now, I have received this just a few days ago. I had it on pre-order and I was literally stalking the postman because I'm very excited about this. I own the Crow Tarot by the same creator, and I've done a review of this, and I'll leave you a card at the end of this video if you want to check it out. But please be nice, it was one of my first reviews, so yeah. Anyway, so this is it. I've had a few days to familiarize myself with it and look at it and so on, and yeah, I'm not disappointed, I'm very happy. So it's timestamped, this review, so if I'm boring you with the box, the guidebook and all of that, you can go straight to the cards and the artwork. It's all down below, and yeah, let's have a look. So firstly, it is published by Hay House. The Crow Tarot was published by US Games, so a different publisher, but it is the same kind of box. So this is what it looks like on the front, and I'm going to show you the sides. And it's the two-part box with the sliding slots there, so you can open it easily. So that's nice. Same thing as the Crow Tarot. And this is the back. It tells you that it retails at $29.99 in the US and $39.99 in Canada. And I'm going to read to you the back. So, without darkness, there is no light. From the creator of the Crow Tarot, this richly illustrated 78-card tarot deck and guidebook are reminders that there is always light to be found, even on the darkest of nights. Discover a vast menagerie of animal energy to guide you on your journey through the toughest times and discover wisdom and insight in those moments. This tarot deck is not a tool to banish the darkness, but an invitation to dream the divine dreams that emerge from the night and to find beauty wherever you are on your path. The wise creatures of this deck walk beside you and offer their individual gifts of wisdom and inspiration to your readings as the shining moon and flickering fireflies illuminate your path through the forest. So there you have it. So as I said, love the box, very sturdy, and this is the inside. You see, without darkness there is no light. I think it's a very nice box. And what I also like is the fact that the box... Sorry, let me get my card out. The box fits the cards exactly, so there's no ruffling. The cards are not going to get damaged. It's really, really nice, except I can't put them back. There you go. It's very nice, but I'll talk to you about the cards in a minute. So, the little white book, as you can see, it's got a really nice cover. This is the spine. It's your standard Hay House size, really little book that you get. This is MJ Cullinane at the back there. And so when you open it, you get the table of contents. So introduction, preparing to use your deck, card spreads, then the major arcana, the minors, and about the author. So there is a quote here which I'm going to read to you. It's from Carl Jung. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. It is far better to take things as they come, along with patience and equanimity. And then you've got an introduction, and obviously I'm not going to read it all to you because I will bore you, but she explains how she came about creating this deck, and she created it during the COVID period, basically. It started around March 2020. And she explains to you, how it came alive. Then she walks you through how to prepare to use your deck, which is interesting, some kind of visualizations you could do, and using the moonlight, the sunlight, all of that good stuff. Then you get card spreads. Now, the interesting thing with this deck is that you can use it as an oracle deck as well. And in order to use it as an oracle deck, you can do a single card draw, which is going to be a yes, no, maybe. And she has categorized the cards under yes, no, and maybe. So you put a card, and then you look up on what's under which heading it is, and then that will be yes, no, maybe, which I thought was kind of nifty. You also have, like your normal spreads to use it as a tarot deck, so single card draw advice. and the 4-card spread, which she says she'd created for the Grimalkin Tarot, which is another one of her decks. So card 1 is motivation, card 2 is external influences, card 3 is obstacles, and card 4 is wisdom. Then she has a section where she associates a question to each of the major arcana. So for instance, if you pulled the Fool, the question would be, are you letting the fears or opinions of others prevent you from taking a leap of faith? Or for instance, the Chariot, are you in control of the situations? Which I thought was interesting. So that was something I enjoyed reading through. And then she goes through the cards themselves, so major arcana. So you get a page and a half about, and she explains basically why these animals are on these cards. So she explains the artwork, and then the traditional meaning of the card, you know, obviously the divination meaning, and then a little bit about the main protagonist on the card, so the wolf. What are the keywords with the wolf? So family, reliance, hope, teamwork, and confidence. And there's also a rabbit on the 4 card, so abundance, reproduction, open, creativity, and luck. So you don't get a thumbnail of the cards, but I mean, that to me doesn't matter at all, in honesty. So she goes through this for all of the majors, and then you move on to the minor arcana. Started with wands, and it's the same concept, so same way of setting it up, which I think works really nicely. And then let me just go to the end. You have a bit about the author, and then, you know, your standard Hay House things at the back. So that's the little white book. It's very informative. I really like it. I was happy with the information I got, and I like the idea of using this tarot deck as an oracle deck as well. So that was really nifty. I enjoyed that. So then you get the beautiful cards, and as I said, they really are well nestled, you know, in the box, and they came with this around them. And look at this beautiful back. So, just like the Crow Tarot, these are slightly bigger than a standard deck. I've got average size hands, and you can tell the width of them compared to my hand. They're slightly bigger. It does make them slightly more awkward to shuffle, but I understand why it's done. It's done, you know, to see all of the detail of the artwork, so I really get it. And they're not as big as the El Goliath first edition tarot deck, for instance, if you see what I'm saying. And you know, this is a standard tarot deck, so if you look at it, they are slightly taller but significantly wider. However, as I said, I can still shuffle them. It's not been an issue for me, and I understand why it's done. So there you have it. The cardstock, it tends to be that standard Hay House at the moment, which is really matte. So I hope they'll, you know, will last, because I really love this deck. I'm sorry, I live next to a fire station, so there's a lot of noise. But it's, yeah, it's matte, whereas the Crow Tarot was like a semi-gloss, semi-matte. This is matte. It's flexible. I don't rifle shuffle. I do hand over, but that works for me. No trouble, really. So I'm going to go through the major arcana with you first, and then I will go through the minors. Okay, so we begin with the Fool. And you know what, I may actually zoom in, just give me a second, so you can see better. I think that's better. Yeah, so there's the Fool. The Magician. And so, you know, this is digital collage artwork, like the Crow. It'd be nice to use them together, actually. And obviously, I forgot to mention it at the beginning, but it's an animal deck. And I am very partial to animal decks. I love them. I love animal spirits, energies, just generally speaking. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. So this is a Rider-Waite inspired deck, as in it follows the system of the Rider-Waite, the Chariot, and you will see it through the imagery anyway. Strength, I thought that was very interesting. I really enjoy this. The Hermit, also really like this, and this is the first card that she actually created for this deck, which I can see, you know, the period where it was created with COVID and, you know, feeling uncertain and looking for answers. I could see that. The Wheel of Fortune, which I think is stunning looking. Justice. The Hangman. Death. Temperance. The Devil, probably up to this date now my favorite Devil cards. I really love the fact that you see the Devil, that it's something that is not what it appears to be. I thought that was, I don't know, really interesting. Well, that's how I see it anyway. That's how it speaks to me. The Tower. The Star, which I think is stunning. The Moon. The Sun. I really like that too. You're going to hear me say I like it a lot, you know. Judgment. Love the shedding of the skin there. Love this. And, you know, pure gold emerging. That's beautiful. And the World, with the bee in the middle. So that's your majors. Okay, so let me grab the first suit in the deck, which is the Wand suit. So there's the Ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really like this actually for the 7 of Wands. And this 8 of Wands is beautiful. It's not just 8 wands. I really love this. You really get the energy of fast movement coming your way. Yeah, I think that's stunning. 9 of Wands, love this too. 10. And then your court cards. So you got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King, and I'm showing you them to you right next to each other so you can see the pair. Okay, then we go to the Cup suit. There's your Ace, 2, 3, 4. I really like this for the 5 of Cups. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's stunning too. And the 10. Then your court cards. So you have the Page, the Knight, which I think looks fabulous. And then the King and the Queens, the pair. And I really like the imagery with her diving into, you know, the water, her feelings, emotions, and him emerging because he has emotional maturity and he controls his feelings and emotions. I thought that was really nice. So the next suit is Swords. So there's your Ace. 2, 3. Now I am a Tarot de Marseille reader. I read both Rider-Waite and Tarot de Marseille, but I do not see the 3 of Swords as, you know, emotional pain, because swords are the mental realm. It's your thoughts, your ideas and truths. To me, the emotional challenge, the pain, is the 5 of Cups. But, you know, this is a Rider-Waite's style deck. So it's going to have this picture of the heart with, you know, the pain. 4 of Swords, 5, 6. I really like this actually for the 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords, also like this. The 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. The 10, which is kind of graphic. This is kind of upsetting for me because that's not even how I read the 10 of Swords, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I can't be in love with all of the cards. So then you have the Page, which I really like, the character, the Knight, and then you have the beautiful Queen and King of Swords. And finally we have the Pentacle suit, and I believe this is my favorite Ace of Pentacles ever. I find that so stunning. This is beautiful. Then you have the 2, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really like this. I think it really represents the honing your skill, grafting, working, you know, to perfect things. I thought that was really nice. 9 of Pentacles and the beautiful 10. And finally your court cards. You got the Page of Pentacles. I thought that was a surprising choice, you know, because it's a water creature, but hey, I'm going to delve into the deck and see what's that about. The Knight of Pentacles. And then I really love the choice for the Queen and the King, because to me that's really earthy and grounding energy. So, you know, the cow and the bull I thought was a very nice choice. So there you have it. I really am excited about, you know, diving in with this deck. I think it's stunning. Love the artwork, love the cards, I love the booklet, you know, and I just want to spend my time now, delve into it and get all of the extra messages that I get from the artwork. I believe it's, you know, good for people who are beginners or experienced alike, because it does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, more or less. So, you know, it's accessible. I really think it's stunning. I think she's done a great job. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment box below. Do you have it? Are you planning on buying it? You know, what do you think about animal tarot decks, generally speaking? Because I love them, but I know not everyone is really into them. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I wish you a wonderful day whenever you watch this, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.